What's up, Russ? Figured I'd give you a little rundown of the fortune teller so far. Sorry it's so dark right now. I just wanted to kind of show you these Tiffany sconces that I just put in a few days ago and how nice and creepy this machine looks with the lights kind of down low. Put a little light on this for you. So kind of give you a run through of the machine here. Like I said, I just put these cool Tiffany lamp sconces in. It's actually like 2 or 3 lamps that I took apart and had to put together to make these work. But they fit really nice. They have these little supports on them that you can see there to kind of keep some of the weight from pulling them down. And when I send it to you, I'll show you how to put that stuff in there. That's where the marquee is. That's where the stained glass will go. It's essentially just a light box that I've built. It has a white top that goes on it. It'll be all lit up. So it'll be a nice bright stained glass when it gets done. We have these cool little posts there. Here's your gypsy. And she's not dressed or embellished or anything right now, but she's just kind of put together enough to show you how she looks. And the head is actually a prop head from Walking Dead. It was one of the severed heads they used. I found it on eBay from one of the guys that worked on that show. The mechanics on the hand aren't hooked up right now, but all her fingers will articulate. I just don't have the motors hooked up because I'm still putting some final touches on it. It's got another hand. She'll have some tarot cards in front of her. She has this super cool crystal ball. I like green and red, so there's some greens and reds on this machine. Here's some antique wallpaper throughout. Some super cool plush red velvet that runs the top. More wallpaper on this side. And the whole base of this, where her hands are, will be nice and velveted once I get it done. I'll have some instructions right across here. This will all be done up and look much nicer, obviously. Machine instructions will be painted on there. This is where the dollar bill goes in, and I'll have some instructions in the old classic hand pointing to put the dollar bill in. Down here is where the fortune cards come out. And the fortune cards are essentially just business cards. So that's the size of the cards that work in there. So essentially you would just get business cards printed with your fortunes on them. And that is actually a vintage ashtray from 1878, I think it is, that I found online, and that's where your cards come out at. A dollar bill acceptor. And I'll kind of walk you around the machine so you can kind of see. I'm just trying to give some nice big angles of it. The machine is about 8 foot tall. My eye line is pretty equal with the Gypsy's eye line. And it goes up about 2 feet from there, I would say. Take you around the side and kind of show you. Sorry the video is so shaky, my garage is a mess. So this is the side of the machine. You can see how far the Tiffany sconces come out. And they come out pretty far. When I ship it, those will be inside it. And then I'll have instructions on how to put it together. I'll show you the side of this. It's a Mucha drawing. And I have 4 Mucha drawings that I picked out and put on this machine and ended up just painting them full color because I liked how classic and kind of creepy they looked. Here's another one. So both have kind of a pretty girl on the bottom and then kind of a creepier vibe painting on the top side of the machine. These center panels here, I'm going to have some lettering painted in there. It'll say something like fortunes told, or you know, some kind of classic like fortune teller line. You can see the Gypsy from the side portholes. So if somebody's playing the machine, people can look in from the side and see what's going on. All these cool embellishments. I beat this whole machine with a chain and threw nails at it and splattered paint and dirt and rubbed mud all over it, and just to kind of age it. This definitely looks a good 100 years old. It's pretty legit. This gray panel that's behind her will be painted as well, and I'll probably have just kind of a wooded scene or something like that, something kind of mellow that doesn't take away from her, but she needs a painting behind her. So I'll take it to the other side. It has these cool little embellishments up top, but I'll have a cool way that those are mounted. That's where those go. This up here is about, I'd say 7.5 foot tall. So where that's at. Here's the other side. You can see the gypsy from this side too. And she looks nice and creepy behind that glass. I have more hand-painted Muka in here. That's a nice creepy one. And then, like I said, pretty girls on the bottom. So you have pretty girls on the bottom. And then this center block will have some kind of, you know, creepy gypsy saying or something in there. Alright, so I'm going to play the machine for you. That dollar bill kind of gives you a reference to how big this machine is. From top to bottom. So, alright, I'm going to put $1 in and show you how this thing plays. So the music for it is a little fast right now. I have to slow down. It's a music box that plays, and I have to slow it down. So it's a little fast right now, but I'll fix that. And here we go. And her hands will be working and all that stuff. Her eyes move, her head moves. There'll be more things happening. I've only got a few things actually hooked up right now. It's nice and creaky, and it just sounds super creepy. Fortune card comes out. There's your fortune card. And she rolls her eyes in the back of her head, puts her head down, and that's it. That's a full play. It is about 30 seconds long. And that kind of gives you an idea. So I'm going to put one more dollar in so you can get a really good look at just what a full play is without me panning down to the fortune or the fortune card. But all the instructions will be here, and this will all be fixed up and look nice and embellished, and this will all be routed out. You'll have the machine instructions. You'll have, you know, place $1 here and then little old school finger pointing down or whatever. So, all right, I'll put another $1 in. You can see a full play on this. You can see her eyes move. And when her hands are moving, she'll be looking at tarot cards. That's what she's panning back and forth to. The music, like I said, will be slowed down. There's the fortune card. She's gonna roll her eyes in the back of her head, put her head down, and that's a full play. And it's a super cool machine. Definitely looks 100 years old. I think you're gonna make a lot of dollar bills from this piece. And I can't wait to get it all finished up and send you some videos and show you what it looks like. Looking forward to it, man. I'll talk to you soon, Russ.